Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, and I'm bringing you a little bit of AK-47 gameplay from Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2 is officially a week away, and I also just want to say no face cam today because I'm just really tired, and just want to do kind of like a little traditional gameplay commentary. We'll have some more face cam stuff whenever it comes to live streams from Modern Warfare 2 and the educational stuff, but for time being anyways, for the commentary, I'm just going to chill for the night, and just... yeah, so we're just going to talk about some things here because I'm kind of just trying to buy some time until, Modern Warfare 2 comes out. Didn't really want to get too involved with things on YouTube when it came to uploading tips and tricks and all kinds of stuff, especially because Modern Warfare is old now, and Cold War is old, and Vanguard's old, and I feel it's just kind of late in the life cycle to really be talking about anything on those games, especially because, for me, I like to play the newest Call of Duty, and the only reason I'm back on Modern Warfare is because I just can't stand Vanguard anymore. I actually haven't played Vanguard since, I would say, September, and then, early September, and then I haven't played Cold War in a couple months as well, so I've just been playing Modern Warfare just because I prefer the time setting, as well as the streaks, as well as the overall gameplay of Modern Warfare. So, yeah, anyways, AK-47 gameplay. If you guys know how we did things in year one, this was my most used gun, and it was my favorite gun in the game for many reasons, and I think it's a good gun whenever it comes to when you're not playing against competition. And what I mean by that is because a lot of people that are competitive with the game and they're trying to do the absolute best they can are going to use low recoil weapons such as the M4, the Kilo, maybe even the AMAX. I don't really think the AMAX is that hard to control. But the AK-47, while it is a powerhouse and has a really good damage range and all that kind of stuff, it's slow, clunky, and it has horrible first shot recoil whenever it comes to your first couple shots in a spray pattern. It's good for tap firing, but if you hold down the trigger, your first initial shots are going to be pretty heavy at recoil, and then it kind of smooths out over time as you hold down the trigger. So it's more of like a tap fire gun, and maybe spray if you're close enough, but I just don't really think it's a competitive gun. Unless maybe you're on a mouse and keyboard, you could really control this thing effectively, but if you're on a controller, I just feel like there's no reason to really, if you're going up against some sweats or some tryhards, I honestly really just don't think this is a gun for that. It's more of a niche gun just to have some fun with and mess around with, but it's also super rewarding. That's one of the things I love about this gun, is because it's difficult to use, it's just so much fun, and it's very rewarding to use, so... but yeah, so going on to what I want to talk about today is what I've been up to. So I've actually been teaching myself how to program and code in C. That's the language I'm learning, and the reason being is, I don't know, I kind of want to give it a go and maybe see, if I could do something in the future with work-wise, with computers. And I already graduated from college last year, but I just wasn't happy with what I graduated with, and the major and the kind of jobs that are available to me. So I kind of wanted to try to learn some new things and try out broadening my horizons with knowledge and all that kind of stuff. So I started learning how to program, and I've been enjoying it a lot lately, so that's why I haven't really been playing much. I haven't really been uploading much. I've been kind of just, some days I'll be sitting here, a couple hours a day. Other times I'm here for 8, 9, even pushing 10 to 11 hours a day of programming, just trying to figure out and troubleshoot issues with the code. And that's where it's really time consuming. It's not necessarily the writing of the code, it's more whenever you finish and you're trying to make sure all the errors are corrected and everything is running smoothly, especially for someone like me who's just so new to it and didn't really have much prior experience. Yeah, troubleshooting is a learning experience of its own because I'm still not completely familiar with what's going on. And a simple line of code that I messed up could take me 5 hours to finally realize what the problem is. So most of the time I'm just kind of sitting there brainstorming, just pacing around my room trying to figure it out. And eventually, I figure it out. And I'm like, eureka. It's kind of like one of those moments. But overall, been really enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. I just been having a lot of fun with that, working on a little project with it. I don't know if I'm going to talk about the project publicly yet, because I don't know if I'm actually going to release it whenever it's done. Excuse me. I will say it is a game mod, but I'm not sure if I do want to release or make it just, for my friends, or how I'm going to go about it. So, I'm not going to go into details because, you know, it could easily die if I lose interest or something of that nature. So I don't really want to hype something up if, you know, people are interested in that sort of thing, and it ends up not working out. So, but anyways, Modern Warfare 2 comes out next week. I've played the campaign. I played it early, and I gotta say, I thought the campaign was really good. I really liked it. I actually have not really enjoyed a Call of Duty campaign since Ghosts. I thought Ghosts was one of the best Call of Duty campaigns we ever had. And I was kind of disappointed that we never actually got to finish out that storyline because they left us on a cliffhanger for Ghosts 2, and the game never ended up coming to be. So it's just kind of like one of those moments where it's like, damn, I really wish it kind of happened because, well, I'm just so interested in what, you know, is going to happen with that story, and it never ended up finishing. But apparently there's supposed to be like campaign DLC for Modern Warfare 2. You know, I don't really know how much the DLC is going to work, especially apparently the first year of DLC is going to be free, and then the second year of DLC is going to be paid, and I really just don't understand what they're doing, because if you do the paid DLC, you're just going to split the player base, and that's really bad, especially for the matchmaking system that's in the game. I could really see matchmaking times becoming way longer than they already were, especially with Vanguard, and I just don't want to see that happen, especially because Call of Duty is supposed to be a casual game, you know, where you just hop on, play with your friends, or you just hop on, want to play some quick matches or whatever, and you just get into a match. You know, you go ahead, spawn in, or load up the game and load into a match, spawn in, and go kill some people. You know, it's like, it takes 30 to 40 seconds in the old CODs to find a game, and Vanguard, it was like, sometimes you find games instantly, other times it'd be like 5 to 10 minutes you had to wait to find a match. It was just really weird, and I could see that would be a problem, especially with Modern Warfare 2, if they decide to go that route with paid DLC, because if you're going to split up the player base, and with that, it's kind of, I don't even like to call it skill-based matchmaking, because to me it doesn't feel like skill-based matchmaking. It feels more like it tries to put above-average players against above-average players generally, but not really at the same time, because it's just all based off recent performance. And then it like blocks you off from being able to play in certain brackets with certain people. It's almost like the game creates a pool of players that are perfect for you to matchmake against, and then you can't matchmake against anyone else. It's so weird. I don't like this system, and especially with the paid DLC supposedly coming to the game, I feel like that's only going to make that problem even worse, and it's even going to further shrink down the pool of players you're able to connect to. Because I don't know about you guys, but with Vanguard, I was only able to like find the same people every single day, and I don't feel like Vanguard was that dead. I do think Vanguard flopped, but I don't think it flopped that hard, especially with crossplay, that I could only find the same people and my friends all the time in the same lobbies. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you guys like the campaign? I personally loved it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.